Hello, I'm starting my vlog on the train today. As you can see, it's, I don't know, it's about 1ish, something like that. I have been working up until this point, but I have to go get my flute today from Cardiff. So I'm getting in, I'm going to get my flute, have a bit of lunch, have a mooch around some clothes shops, and then come home because I'm meeting my boyfriend for a dinner date up in my neck of the woods later on after all that is done. So looking forward to that. I haven't seen him for a few days actually. I've been a bit busy. I've got a little plan for the journey. I'm not sitting at a table because I don't need a table today. I'm going to be working on my phone. First of all, I'm going to do some language learning, which I haven't done yet. I was saving it for on the train. And then after that, still on the phone, I'm going to listen with my headphones to the recordings I made at yesterday's rehearsal and some of the ones I made in the previous rehearsal because I need to be working on those ideally, but I haven't got time today. I'm going to work on those tomorrow at home. But if I can listen to them now during the journey, I'll be a lot more familiar with them and it'll all be a lot more straightforward and things will click into place a lot easier tomorrow when I'm just finalising little arrangements for things. Look, the Duolingo bird is getting grumpy. It's because I haven't done any. I normally do it first thing. Okay, I'm coming. You can stop grumping at me, Mr. Duolingo bird. I've done some Portuguese on my phone. I've been doing some admin, looking at emails and responding to those. I've got 2 new gigs come in, so that's good. One for next tax year and one for this tax year. I cannot, for love of money, get this to pair. So I'm going to use my little lightning connector. I bought a cheap one and it's all crackly and horrible, but it does do the job, kind of. I should have bought a better one. It's working, yay! I'm listening to my dad playing the whistle. Not crackling at all now. Sounding good.
Cardiff Central. This train is for...
So it looks like it's just starting to rain here. Well, it looks like it's been raining actually. The floors are wet, but anyway, I am hungry, but I want to go and get my flute first thing because I've been missing it. I just want to know it's done and back in my bag. It would make more sense to get it last because then I won't have to carry it around the shops, but I just want it back. It's not raining much anyway. I've got a brolly in my bag. It's windy actually. Windy, it's not too chilly though. I've got all those beautiful songs in my head now that I've been listening to that I recorded in the rehearsal yesterday. A couple of different folk singers, really just, it's the thing when you've got my job, you have to listen to these lovely things and then you've got them in your head afterwards and they kind of stay with you for the rest of the day. Not many takers for the outdoor area of Wetherspoons in this weather. That's a quaint looking section there, that building there. Isn't it amazing how they always look so different from each other? They're all like all in a line, but so different. Really modern looking one there. That's actually Travelodge above the walkabout there. Wetherspoons on the corner. And all these other ones, the Philharmonic there. Philharmonic's 2 different buildings, so they're quite different looking. 3 actually, unless I'm mistaken. That one looks kind of grubby, but I kind of like it. Okay, and an interesting development. The music shop cannot find my flute anywhere. They've ransacked, well one guy has ransacked the whole shop. I said, look, tell you what, I'll go and have lunch and I'll come back. I'll give you a bit of time to investigate. You're supposed to have been back Saturday. I am remaining calm. Anyway, I've decided to treat myself to the Portuguese cafe for my lunch today on this rainy Wednesday. Have a look and choose something. Oh, that's the vegetarian one there. They're always very nice, very tasty. Well, this is smelling absolutely amazing. They've warmed it through for me, so it's lovely and warm. And I've gone for a latte. And do you know they do proper meals in here? They do soups. So there's some examples of the soups. And these meals here, I'll just do that so you can freeze frame if you're particularly interested. So good. That is very, very nice coffee. Going back for more. Let's just hope my flute is okay. I want it back today. He said, can you try tomorrow? I said, no, I can't. I've got too much to do tomorrow. It's suddenly gone a bit quieter in here. Look, so I can show you the surroundings a bit. That was very yummy, as you can imagine. The rain has intensified. We are now with umbrella heading back to the music shop. Gonna have take 2 at trying to get my flute back. I think the reality is dawning on me that I'm going to be without my flute for at least another, well, until I can get back to Cardiff again. I'm busy for the next few days again. Oh, it's so frustrating. Cardiff streets look nice and shiny and pretty in the rain though, she says. Try to look on the positive side of things. You can tell it's been windy. Look, things have been blowing over. So I've been back into the music shop. It hasn't turned up. The guys tried to ring the fixer, the person that serviced it, can't get through. Oh, I'm going all dark. Can't get through. He said it's not in the shop. Can I ring tomorrow when the guy that originally dealt with it is back in? They said, we really don't want to send you away with nothing here, borrow this float. But I looked at it, I thought, it's taken me all this time to get used to the spare one that I've been using, so, and I'm still not used to it. But no, I declined, because I do have a spare flute. It's just not a professional level one that I'm used to. So, no, they did kindly offer me one, so fair play. But yeah, the mystery goes on. Maybe it just wasn't ready, because he rang me last Friday, which was the day it was due to be collected originally, to say it'll be in on Saturday, and I couldn't go in on Saturday because I was too busy, so I couldn't go until now, and now it's not in. So maybe it just never came back on Saturday. Maybe it's still being fixed. I don't know. That's a bit of an anticlimax, to be honest. I was looking forward to doing the gig this weekend on my normal flute, but anyway, I'm not now. Anyway, I'm almost at TK Maxx as opposed to TJ Maxx in America, and I'm gonna have a look in there, see if I can find some t-shirts. I'm short of t-shirts because I've kind of allowed a lot of mine to migrate to my boyfriend's house because I just didn't have any there to wear, and I want to have t-shirts there. So basically I need more t-shirts. So I'm running out of them at home, so I'm gonna go and see what I can get all of this rain. You know when you get a teeny tiny invisible splinter or something in your finger and it really hurts? That's just happened. I was touching these, you know, as you do, so I don't like that, browsing through, and I touched something and something's gone in my finger. I can just about see it. I don't suppose it's coming out on camera because it's too small. There's like a little blonde thing in there. I can't get it out. I think I've driven it under the skin now. It was sticking out. Anyway, nothing's jumping out as of yet in the t-shirt department. I'll have a quick flick through. Ooh, that's very eye-catching. I asked the question about could it have been stolen, you know, by somebody coming into the shop, and he said absolutely not, no way. He said it wouldn't have been left unattended, that's not happened. Honestly, I just think it's still with the fixer. I think it's not done yet. You see, when the guy rang me up, I said, oh, I can't come in tomorrow to get it, I'll have to come later in the week. So maybe he said, oh, do you know what, she's not coming in till later in the week, don't rush it or something. Maybe a more urgent job came in. That's probably all it is. I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to enjoy bit of retail therapy now in Cardiff and then head back to see my boyfriend for a lovely evening meal together. Right, I'm going out of this shop because I can't find anything suitable for me in here. Squeeze into a gap there. Won't be long now and we'll see all Christmas things here. Is that Christmas? Those are Christmas things there. It's starting, look. Right, we're on ground level. Back out in the rain then. I'll have to get my coat back on, won't I? There's something I need to buy. I completely forgot. Cowboy hat, like a novelty one. I don't know where to go for that. Yeah, I know that's a bit random, but my Saturday gig is a cowboy themed one, and it's about time I bought myself, oh, a cowboy hat. No, they're not cowboy hats. Oh, mind you, I wasn't thinking proper hats. I was just thinking like something novelty just to wear for fancy dress gigs, really. See how much they are, just out of interest. I wasn't thinking of paying more than a fiver, £12.99. No, I think I'll leave that. I'm not going to get that just for one fancy dress gig. There might be a fancy dress shop though. Yes, there is in one of the arcades. I'll go there. Well, how slow am I off the mop? What's happened to Howls? It's not there anymore. I got booted out of one of those things once. I noticed there's ladies in there with Bibles, and I thought, hang on a minute, how are they allowed to be there? Because I was here with some other YouTubers once, and I think we might have been in that doorway. Yeah, we were, because we've got an ice cream, and it started to rain, of course, because it's Cardiff and it always rains. And we were in there enjoying an ice cream, and we got turfed out unceremoniously and had to go because we were apparently blocking a fire exit. That was the Magenta Otter channel, that was. That was their welcome to Cardiff, that was from America. Yeah, not allowed to eat an ice cream in there. Well, it might have been that one. It was one of them anyway. Oh good, Cafe Nero's still there. I like Cafe Nero. I can never quite remember which arcade the fancy dress shop's in, but I think it's Castle Arcade. Look how deserted it is. I mean, normally it's harder to get people free shots than this as a vlogger, if you try not to get people in it too much. I don't think it's this one, or is this it here? I don't think it is. I think I need a different arcade. Oh, there's Wally's. Hang on, what's Wally's doing here? It's moved. It must have moved. I like Wally's delicatessen. I'm definitely not going disoriented. It's moved. Those tables all look lovely, don't they? If you eat in an arcade, you're not going to get wet. That's one thing anyway. Oh, I've got rain on my lens. No, it's not here. Right, I'm going to give the camera a wipe and go back the way I came. Let's try High Street Arcade. There's been a lot more people sitting on the chairs in this one. I didn't film them, but they were there. Lots of French children, actually. I think they must be on some kind of trip, their school or something like that. I've got a feeling we're going to come across that fancy dress shop imminently. It's a bit empty in here. What's going on? Where have all the shops gone? Well, I nipped into Poundland. I didn't film anything in the hope of finding a fancy dress cowboy hat, and I was just on the way out and there was a member of staff at the door, a lady, and I said, I've had a look, but you haven't got any cowboy hats, have you? And she said, no, but I'll tell you who has. Opposite the castle is a fancy dress shop. And then I was like, oh yeah, do you know what? I walk past it all the time, completely forgot it existed because I've never actually been in it. So I am going there right now. There it is. What's Philip Schofield doing in there? Right, I'm going in. Oh gosh, it's Freddy Krueger. I followed the trend, left my umbrella at the door. There's not a lot of room in here. Got a big scary snake. But I see cowboy hats already. This is what I'm after. Oh no, I've been unsuccessful. Guy was really friendly in there. They have got quite a big selection, but they're like 15 quid. There was a cheapest one was $7.99, but it was pink and girly and had an inbuilt tiara, and no, it's just not my style. So, you know, I don't need a cowboy hat. It just would have been a fun addition to the gig. Ah, it's one of those electric buses that I'm fascinated by those. And a normal one, and another electric one coming there. Do you know, sometimes I watch old Cardiff footage late at night on YouTube, and I love to watch it. So I'm imagining that in decades to come, people will like to see these and go, oh, that was the old buses from 2023. Do you remember that? Right, I'm going to go in Mountain Warehouse anyway and have a look for t-shirts, which is right here. Can't seem to find the t-shirts. Am I missing something? Okay, that was odd. Couldn't find any t-shirts, but I wasn't that bothered about asking, to be honest. Did I go up Duke Street Arcade already, or did I go to Castle Arcade? Because I can't remember. I get them mixed up because they're a bit similar. I always have, ever since I was a child. Got confused about which one was which. Anyway, I'm going to see if the joke shop's in here, but I think I might have already been up here. It's just looking so deserted. What is going on? Why people are not in these arcades? Have they relocated somewhere more, I don't know, with more footfall or something? Even that's empty. There used to be all retro games and things in there. I'm having a quick look around Sports Direct and then I'm going to get the train home, to be honest. I'm feeling a bit weary from traipsing around, and it's kind of funny weather because you kind of need a coat because you're going to get soaking wet otherwise, but then you get too hot wearing the coat, so you can't quite win. So I'm just kind of in the mood to go home, really. Bit of a wasted trip, but at least, hey, I've managed to film a vlog. That's the thing when you're a vlogger, you always get something out of it, even if it all goes wrong. I'm taking the driest route back possible and kind of like shopping arcade hopping, as it were. Look at that miserable weather out there. I'm going to have a little mooch through John Lewis because I've got 20 minutes to spare really before heading to the train station, so I'm going to mooch slowly around it. Oh, it looks spectacular in there, dazzling. Those are actually lights, look. I thought they were just Christmas baubles. Well, I wasn't expecting it to look quite so stunning in here. I didn't think it was quite the season for it yet. Okay, I'm leaving. Oh, I spied a Christmas tree. Here it is. It started. It started. It's not even Halloween yet. Let's go and get the train home. What's going on with somebody's bashed these doors in. There was a jeweller's with the window smashed as well. I wonder if it was the same person. Man with a brick apparently for the jeweller's. So somebody told me at the time. Oh look, love the googly eyes. Look, whoever's done that. I love seeing creativity, big and small. I think we might have got a little leak, don't you? I'm back. It's about 20 to 7. I've been back a little while. My trousers and socks and shoes were all rather sopping wet, so I've changed into my pyjama bottoms. And my boyfriend is coming with a bag of chips and some fish from the fish and chip shop. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be all cosy, just the two of us in my house with the raging storm going on outside. Apparently it's a storm. I mean, yes, it's bad weather. I wouldn't say it's real storm here. It's heavy rain and a bit windy. I don't know. I wouldn't call that a storm. We haven't had any thunder or lightning, though. It is forecast for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to stay home all day, unless the whim takes me to nip out to a shop or something. But my plan is to stay home and do music work tomorrow, which I should have done today, but I thought my flute needed collecting, but that didn't happen, did it? It was a bit of a wasted trip, to be honest, today, but never mind. At least I had a change of scene, had some exercise, and it's always nice to be back in Cardiff, even if it's for a futile reason. Hello, this is the following afternoon editing me. I'm just interrupting with a news flash. I rang the shop this morning, the music shop. Flute is now in. Yes, it was just still being fixed. Mystery solved. They needed to order in some extra pads for it. The delivery was held up, and that was what caused the delay, and they were very apologetic, and they have knocked 20 quid off the cost of the service and repair as a way of trying to make amends a little bit. Anyway, so that was great. I can't go in for a while anyway because I'm too busy. I've got gigs and rehearsing to do, so I'll get it when I get time, so I'm just going to persevere with the other flute. The other flute I've got is not bad. It's not bad. It's not Fisher Price my first flute or anything. Like, you know, it's a good enough flute. It's just I'm used to a much better one, and I'm just used to my one, you know. Anyway, right, I'm gonna hand you back to yesterday, Mo. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.